Welcome to the grand finale of this powerful series on the Chronicle podcast. Over the last few episodes, we have walked together through the fragile, painful, and hopeful journey of trust in marriage. From understanding what trust is, to recognizing how it breaks, exploring if it can be rebuilt, and learning practical steps to lay the bricks again. And we are at the most important part, how to sustain trust once we have rebuilt it. Because trust is not a one-time achievement, it is a lifelong practice. What if I told you that rebuilding trust is only half the journey? That the real test comes after the healing, when you must guide the gift so it does not slip away again. How do you protect something so invisible yet so powerful from the storms of life, the pressures of time, and the flaws of human nature? Daily integrity, living your promises. Trust is not built on grand gestures, but on quiet consistency. Every day you either deposit into or withdraw from the account of trust. Living with you live with integrity. Doing what you say you will do, even when it is inconvenient. It is daily heartbeats of trustworthy marriage. Continuous communication. Never stop talking. Couples who sustain trust don't wait for cracks to become chaos. They talk often, honestly, and openly about their feelings, needs, concerns, check-ins, and not just for crisis. They are for keeping the emotional connection alive. Protect each other's vulnerability. Every spouse carries tender spots, fears, wound, and insecurity. Sustaining trust means guiding those vulnerability, not weaponizing them in conflict. Most of the time, what our spouse told us when they are being vulnerable with us, we tend to use it when we are angry then or we have disagreement. When your partner knows you will protect their act, even in the heat of disagreement, trust deepens. So be careful with the way you talk, especially when they share some vital aspect of their life and you tend to use it back on them. Forgiveness and renewal. Even after rebuilding, mistakes will happen. What matters most is how quickly you apologize, forgive, and move forward. Sustained trust does not mean perfection. It means a rhythm of humility and grace that keeps the heart safe. Share growth. Involved together. Marriage where trust thrives and marriage when both partners commit to growing together, share dreams, new goals, spiritual alignments, and mutual learning keep the bond fresh. When you are growing in the same direction, trust becomes a neutral byproduct. So, can you trust a marriage be rebuilt? Yes, it can. It's possible. But more importantly, it can be sustained, nourished, and guided for a lifetime. Trust is not an event, it is a daily choice. It is in the way you speak, the way you show up, the way you forgive, the way you keep choosing love over pride. As we close this series, I want you to carry this with you. Trust is not just a word, it is the lifeline of your union. Protect it like a treasure because when trust is strong, love flows freely. And when love flows freely, your marriage becomes the unshakable. This has been the You podcast, and I thank you for joining through this series with me. Stay tuned because more heart-shaping, soul-stirring conversation are coming your way. And remember, no matter what, your relationship can rise, heal, and thrive. One choice, one word, one act of trust at a time. Yours, Desire Therapist.